In 1986, no, in 2006, y'all made a stop snitching video. Y'all sent a lot of brothers to jail. All right? Y'all was ratting brothers out. Y'all brought Clack Clack around here. She used to be a stripper, worked at the strip clubs.
Have you ever met my cousin? He's the skid mark in your underwear.
In 2007, I wrote the Supreme Court. I wrote the Supreme Court because I want to talk about the stop snitching video. That's Dwayne Davis versus Illinois. All right? That's the Supreme Court. That's out for justice. All right? That's out for justice. That's the NAACP. That's No Boundaries. All right? Communities United. And that's my toilet. Y'all made me famous for toilets in 2011. I started with toilets in 2006. Flushing careers down the hole. That's Stephanie, that's State Attorney Mosby. She got this. It's a whistleblower's complaint. This is to prove I was making a movie. I use the toilet because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. That's Mosby. That's Brian Frosh. That's my case in 2011. We take you back in time, all right? Because this is Shorty back in 1986. In 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I didn't turn in my clients. I didn't turn in my friends. I turned in police officers. I turned in people that was making money off of our black struggle. You feel me? That's the King family. And I made Val a promise. I promised I wouldn't put my hands on nobody. All right? That's Mike Tyson. That's my grandmother, Katie Lou Jones. Y'all kidnapped me from my family. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. And she gonna testify in my behalf. That's the Davis family. I'm the 9th of 10 kids. All right? That's me, the one in the back. And these is my sisters and brothers, and they signed off on this. We was making a movie, Letters Design. The letter was about black men and their black families. That's my brother, William Lewis Davis. He's a postal inspector. So he told me to do this with through the post office. That's a federal violation for destroying evidence through the mail. That's my brother William. That's my brother Brian, Charlotte, Kathy, Mark, Teresa, my grandmother, my mother, my sister Rosemary, Michael, and Paula. It's 10 of us, and we still standing. Y'all gave me the 2021 Weaver Award. I went from Waukegan's worst to Baltimore's best. And my family all is part of this movie called Letters Design. I was making a movie. It's about your prison industry. That's President Obama. And that's 2007. All right? He asked for an investigation. President Obama. I voted for him. You feel me? This is the Weaver Award. And these are the supporters of Shorties. I was making a movie. Governor Hogan. That's my lawyer, Karen Levy and Mr. Bailey. And this is my family. Like I said, I was making a movie. Alright? You kidnapped me and stole me from my family. With a few more laws, you perfected the prison industry. And Governor Hogan's crime bill in 2022 is about locking black people up. Stealing black fathers from their black families. Well, I'm a black man that ain't accepting that. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Jack Young. That's a mail receipt. Brandon Scott got that. So Brandon Scott, we're going to testify. With all this turmoil going on about Marilyn Mosby, well, we're going to end this corruption this year. 2022, yeah, we're going to end all of this. Because like I said, that's one book, and that's a movie. I'm with Out for Justice. That's another book. That's the Jailhouse Diary right here. All right. And we talking about Martin Luther King. Letters from a Birmingham jail. Well, I gave you a diary from Baltimore County. Like the Westboro Baptist Church. A freedom of speech. See the date? March 3rd, 2011. Freedom of speech. Toilet is a freedom of speech.
You'll never flush me. I am the alpha turd.
It ain't against the law to talk shit. It ain't against the law to talk shit. It ain't against the law to make a movie. So President Biden, Kwaisi and Fume. That's Get Shorty right there. And Mayor O'Malley did it. Get Shorty. We talking about corruption in your Democratic Party. Dennis Hatcher admits to hush money scheme. Y'all remember Dennis Hatcher, don't y'all? Like I said, I'm going back from 1986 to now. And these are videos. And that's the Stop Snitching video. Y'all want to protect white supremacy? Knock yourself out. But President Biden, you got mail. That's a whistleblower's application in 1986. The Innocence Project. Benny Starks, Juan Rivera, Alton Logan, Dwayne Davis. See the date? 1986. Well, I did it again. Right here. P.O. Box 38, Waukegan, Illinois. I did it again right here. And these are the inmates. Alright? And that's the mail receipt. And that's the camera, because it's legal to make a movie. Making a movie about your prison industry. And these are the inmates. That's Shorty's, the best of the best. 1999. Changed my product, I didn't change my hustle. That's Chuck Grassley. Chuck Grassley of the Judiciary Committee, the Senate. And you got my paperwork. Edgar Allan Poe, Nevermore. That's 98 Rock. And we getting ready to rock this one out. It's Martin Luther King. If you deny you know me on earth, will you deny you know me in heaven? Well, we ain't gonna wait that long. Like I said, that's Shorty and the Weaver Award. That's another movie in the book. And that's Mr. Fields from your law department. And I told you I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley, Congressman Cummings, Senator Cardin, Barbara Mikulski, Richard McFeely, the FBI, Judge Bell, Judge Quinn, Judge Turnbull, Judge Boris. It's all here. And the supporters of Shorty's. See the mail receipts? See the legal mail? See Shorty? The 21 Weaver Award. 11 years ago, y'all called me a terrorist. Now I'm a hero. That's Runners for Justice. Like Edgar Allan Poe. Nevermore. That's Ray Lewis and Shorty. We're addressing racism. That's Richard Wright and Shorty. That's my store. That's Jamie Lee Foster Brown and Kathleen Hughes from TV One, Radio One. Shorty, pull your mask up. Shorty, pull your mask up. Brandon Scott, y'all owe me for this, because y'all made rap songs, y'all told stories, but y'all gonna start telling the truth. Roland Martin had this in 2008 when he was at WNOV in Chicago. In 2008, Roland Martin had this. Benjamin Jealous got this. Kwasi and Fume got this. Our black leadership got this, but our black leadership is silent because you got the haves versus the have-nots. And I ain't having it no more. That's the criminal charges. I was kidnapped. That's against the law. That's the criminal charges in Maryland. Shorty, pull your mask up. Brandon Scott got all this. He got all that. And that's the cases right here. Illinois and Maryland. The state's attorney got that on February the 2nd at 8:56 a.m. Evidence received. Illinois, Maryland, city, county, state, and federal levels. So in 2022, let's release all this information to the voters. Parole and probation, Governor O'Malley's mom machine. Community in crisis. That's WVON. Roland Martin. Yeah, y'all see who he is. WEEA Radio. He worked for Congressman Cummings. He worked for Pew. He worked for everybody in Baltimore. So if you squeeze him, he gonna snitch. Yeah. Y'all want people to tell on people? Well, let's tell the truth. That toilet represented the school to prison pipeline that y'all got in Baltimore. In 1991, I blew the whistle on TNP Engineering from the money y'all was making off the schools and the federal government. TNP Engineering. I blew the whistle. And the Baltimore Brew Fern Shin got this. That's Tim Williams from WJZ. That's Shorty's. You go to the Baltimore Brew, ask Fern Shin, she got the paperwork. And if she do the story on that toilet, the names and the places and the people on that toilet, it was a shoe shine box because y'all shining the people on. Y'all school's been fucked up for the longest. Asbestos and lead. When I came here in 1991, I did asbestos and lead in the schools. Baltimore City, Baltimore County. Yeah, I did that work. Mail receipt, Chief Hyatt, State Prosecutor's Office. Because y'all won't prosecute white people, but you'll lock a black person up in a heartbeat. And you've been protecting them. You feel me? You've been protecting them because you won't open your mouth. That's President Donald Trump. Letters to my president. That's my son in New York City when Shrek came out. First Shrek. You feel me? We was moving them toilets. Art and activism. And that's Scott Shellenberger. And that's that toilet. And that toilet represents how Scott Shellenberger is running a criminal enterprise in Baltimore County. You running a criminal enterprise by selling black kids into slavery. Yeah. From 2006 to 2022, we're going to have a federal investigation. Yeah. We're going to investigate all this. That's Shorty, the 2021 Weaver Award winner. That's Out for Justice. That's Arts and Promotions. That's Cornelius Adams. And that's Dred Scott. That's Martin Luther King. Like I said, I applied for his job. Get Shorty. See that? Visitors. Greg Bernstein. Department of Justice. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. And that's Donald Trump in the United States. The world is watching Baltimore. And I'm going to give them something to see. That's the 13th Amendment. All right? See who that is? We getting ready to flush careers down the hole. I'm unapologetically black. You feel me? And y'all gave me the Malcolm X Award, but y'all won't open y'all's mouth about that. Talk about the Sour Patch Kids, because y'all going to be sour. That's Governor Hogan. And we talking about Christmas 2016, and Governor Hogan had this since 2014. Governor Hogan had me removed from the voters ballot in 2014. Governor Hogan got Robert Hur that works for him right now. Robert Hur used to work for the Department of Justice. He used Robert Hur to protect his corruption, but Sour Patch, dog. We getting a federal investigation. Flushing careers down the hole. Call the police scanner. That's Kwesi and Fume. That's Mark Clark from the Big Fat Morning Show. And that's the Big Show. And we getting ready to show off. That's Corey McCray. Ravens, nevermore. That's Job Opportunity Task Force. So you go to Chief Judge Barbera in Annapolis. Received. That's Sheila Roof. Received. You go to Fox 45 because y'all having these bullshit ass town halls. Crime and Justice. 2022, it ain't going to be just us. 2022, I want the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. Or we going to the Supreme Court. Or writ of certiorari. Article 3 of the Constitution. You feel me? So Clippinger, Delegate Smith, Jazzy Lewis, Brooke Learman, yeah, Delegate Sheila Roof. It's called checks and balances, and no part of the government is stronger than the other. Executive, legislative, and judicial. So President Biden, you got my whistleblowers application. These are inmates. We got the Innocence Project. That's Jeff Majors and Shorty. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up. That's a legal notice. You're going to testify or you're going to go to jail. That's State Attorney Marilyn Mosby. And she done sat on that evidence since 2021. I'm a member of Out for Justice. And it ain't going to be just us in 2022. I want to testify. And it ain't going to be in church.